Hi Sagittarius, this is Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have a love reading for you, Sagittarius, and they just always turn into that, right? You guys must be either hopeless romantics or players, okay? Which is fine, Sagittarius, because I'm not here to to judge. No, good God, no. You might not be either one, but if you're watching this as a love reading, you could be a hopeless romantic, right? Nothing wrong with it. I feel like I am too. So, we have here the swans, right? And this is really the heart. In between them is this beautiful heart here, and they are in this kind of pond, right? And they're together and they love each other. They do. They're two swans. And then we have the storks. And we always know that the storks mean new beginnings. We've known that since we were kids, right? Because that was the story that we were kind of given or told, that's how where babies come from. I used to always thinking to myself, that doesn't sound right. But I was little. At least they weren't taking me to drag shows. No, drag queen shows, because they're doing that to kids. And I feel like that is, I just feel like it's not very nice, to put it very mildly, right? Anyway, we have the mature woman here showing up as well, right? Maybe you are a mature woman. And yeah, I mean, if you guys like drag queen shows, that's fine. I just don't feel like that is child. I think that's adult matter is my whole point, all right? So if you guys want to be mad at me for that, that's okay. We have the ancestor card. Everybody gets so offended, right? We have the ancestor card. And, Sagittarius, somebody wants to revisit the past with you, because this is a card about memories, right? Ancient memories. You might have, somebody might want a new beginning with you that you were with like 20 years ago or something like that. It could be, right? And so, this is also the ancestor. This is a major arcana. And he almost looks like he's kind of beating the drum here in the forest, like, he has something to say. He's holding this kind of little, it's not really a drum, but sort of. It has the swirls on it, right, which can mean protection. Something is protected here. It is. We have the otter, and this is protective energy, right? And so, we have the two little otters, and they're like, the one in the back is, could be the daddy or whatever, but he's kind of protecting a little bit the smaller one, or the one in front, right? Something is being protected here. And this is also, the call of the wild, the ancestor. This card also talks about beginning new cycles. It does. Yeah. Let's see what it has to say here about the relationship here. Okay, this says the reading, you have made the leap and started a new cycle. Your instinctive spirit has felt it necessary to lead you to the gateway and a new path. You may have been reluctant or concerned at first, but whether you realize it or not, a shift has occurred. This person or you is coming to protect this, and they are really in love with you. We have this haughtiness card here. And no, it's not Hottines. No, this talks about the peacock is being shown here, kind of like they're trying to make a point here that the peacock is the most beautiful animal in the world, something like that, right? But the peacock, when you look at it, it also looks like such a kind of nobility and integrity, and it just does, right? The animal, when you see, especially kind of perched here. But this is about your person thinks that you are like their best choice, because the word for this haughtiness, or kind of, the supporting word here is suburbia, or something that is very like superb. And also we have in French, we have orgueil, or however you pronounce it, but this is orgullo, or pride. So somebody really like orgullo in Spanish is pride, right? And this person who's coming, your person, Sagittarius, I believe from the past, is really proud to know you, or feels like you kind of are the best for them. Maybe somebody with the most integrity, I feel like, or that they are just seen. I feel like you are seen as very important to this person, but you are like the one that they have chosen. They're placing you high above, because we have the Pedestal card. And this is interesting because she has placed herself here kind of on this pedestal, right? and she's halfway wrapped up and halfway free with these ties or binds, kind of. She can easily let herself go. Uh, And, this talks about, this kind of talks about somebody who can just kind of cut themselves free if they want. And that I feel like this person, they could be cutting themselves kind of free from somebody, possibly, or just a situation, right? Whatever it is, your person here is like coming for forgiveness, because we have forgiving and learning over here. And he's forgiving her. She's crying right here. She's asking for forgiveness, and he's forgiving her. He has his head kind of like on her hair, and the angel is kind of in the back, like, you better forgive her, otherwise we're going to send, the devil over here. But I don't think that's what they're saying, right? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I feel like, your person, whoever they are, one of you wants to be forgiven and start all over and learn from the past. And this is very sexy and exciting to your person, because the otter talks about laughter and playful energy. Yeah, Sagittarius, we know what game you guys are playing, for sure, right? Strip poker, spin the bottle, whatever, right? You guys remember spin the bottle? Oh, God. It was like, what? You want me to kiss that guy? Oh, good God, no. Well, then don't play. Right? I'll be like, oh, my God. So, and then, innocence and mysterious is the unicorn, and we have rewriting inner programming. Somebody's dropping old belief systems. I believe they are. Because this pedestal card, or maybe it's the ancestor, it talks about new belief systems. Yeah, it does. And so, I feel like the ancestor is kind of like the Hierophant, because he's the number 5 in this particular deck. This is a kind of an outstanding deck and very unique. You have made the leap and started a new cycle. Your instinctive spirit has felt it necessary to lead you to the gateway and a new path. I feel like this person's coming for a new beginning with you, and they have ended something or set out on a journey to show up for you. I just feel like it's a brand new cycle for them, but it just looked like there's some type of a path they had to walk first, kind of. And yeah, you may have been reluctant or concerned at first, but whether you realize it or not, a shift has already occurred. Trust your inner voice. And this is what this unicorn card talks about, trusting your inner voice, because rewriting inner programming sounds very kind of computerish, which is kind of a turn off to me. But, this somebody here has I feel like changed and realized what they probably lost with you. Yeah, and I feel like what they have lost is the playful energy and the laughter that you brought to their life, right? Maybe you were making fun of their draws, Sagittarius. You could be going, what, you wear those draws? Oh my God. I can't have you, right? No, take those, take those kind of speedy type of underwear on you off. Take those off and put these big baggy boxers on, right? I'm not sure here, right? Either way, it doesn't have to be, right? And so the pedestal card talks about a choice. I am a being with the gift of choice. I am open to truth. I choose to bring into my life all the good that exists for me. I choose freedom. Yeah, see, somebody's your person's cutting themselves free from another situation. I feel like they are for some, not for all. So we also have divine timing is at work in your love life, right? I would totally agree by this reading. Worth waiting for. So they need to show up, right? Maybe they have to show up in their little angel outfit, Sagittarius, because maybe they were a devil before. It looks like somebody has totally changed or awakened. It does look like that, yeah. And then we have, as I said, the haughtiness card where the peacock is. This is somebody takes great pride in you. Your person takes great pride in this, and they are they think that you're like the best of the West, Sagittarius. Yeah. And yeah, the cream of the crop, and their ideal partner. That's what I'm feeling here. And the messenger with the priest card. So they're coming here. This messenger card means they're bringing you an offer of love. This can be an invitation for a date, right? Or, let's go out to dinner. Let's go talk about it. And this could be, also possibly, this is communication. I feel like you're going to get a message here. And interesting thing, we have the priest, Sagittarius. I told you not to go out with priests, right? No married men and no priests, all right? I'm on your case, all right? I don't think you're going out with priests. No, good God, no. It's hilarious, right? But, the priest can talk about somebody who has gone outside of a marriage. Maybe they have been repressing their sexual needs. This person thinks you're very playful. So, and it's not always playing, arm wrestling with them, Sagittarius, or whatever you guys used to play. It could be, actually being playful, maybe in the bedroom, right? But maybe just kind of kidding around, and because we have laughter with it, right? And the priest card also talks about, as I said, they could have been maybe suppressing their needs, their sexual needs, because this also can talk about in this reading for some, they could be ending a cycle, because we've seen it with a couple cards, the pedestal, and I feel like the ancestor talks about it also talks about knowing when it's time to kind of give something up, right? Just for some, and it could be maybe how they were thinking or their belief system, because here we have the priest, right? And the priest is about belief systems. So let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius, because I feel like this is going to be real good. I just feel like it is, because we have love here twice with the storks and the swan. I only pulled 3 cards from this deck, and I feel like I probably have 80 cards or maybe more in that deck, and 2 of them are major love cards, right? This person thinks that you're like their perfect person. That's what this is about. There's some type of energy in this reading where I can't wait. I can't wait to be with Sagittarius, right? Yeah. Maybe they put you on they put you on a pedestal here. This is really interesting with the haughtiness card, or the superb card, right? Because sometimes haughtiness it can imply that somebody's like, they think they're the best. They're kind of arrogant, right? Sometimes it can talk about that. Let's see what we have though for you, Sagittarius, and of course your person's extended. Today it's going to be the gypsy read, and also the tarot, how they feel about you and their spread, right? Yeah, what's in their environment and the dynamic with you. We're going to see that in the other reading, what they're hoping for. Yeah, and kind of what they're going through in the other reading. And so we're going to complete that, but let's get into this. Right now, the bottom of the deck is the Emperor, and we also have the World card and the 3 of Wands. Maybe your person is this Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, the King of Pentacles. But they are taking action here with this Emperor card, putting things in order. And there could be some type of cycle they are ending here, or you could be doing it. But the World card talks about new cycles and new opportunities and major wish fulfillment and big changes. And we have the 3 of Wands, and this is about the future, what they want to manifest with you, what they want to create. And maybe your person is like kind of waiting patiently here, and they're looking out at these ships. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius. 4 of Pentacles. The Tower showing up, the Empress, the Moon, and the Death card. All here. Wow. So, here you are kind of in your thoughts, or in your wonderment kind of, or just wondering. Yeah, this wonderment kind of implies sometimes a little bit different. But here you are wondering, this Page of Swords. This is on your mind. You could be thinking that they're going to contact you right here with this Messenger card. You feel like this person is going to contact you anytime. You could. Maybe you're just waiting. Maybe you're just kind of hoping. But this Page of Swords is, it's not really about hope. Not really. And then, in the past, the Two of Wands, I feel like the Two of Swords, I feel like you didn't know if this would happen for you or gel, something like that. Or you feel like your hands were tied, like, well, it could go either way. Or, maybe this person, for some, could have been in some type of situation with somebody. But regardless of that, here you are in the past, the recent past. Well, this could be you now. Like, well, nothing I could do about it, but, wait. And I feel like you are waiting. We have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. You may know that. You could be Mr. and Mrs. Intuitive over here, because the ancestor does talk about being very intuitive. Here you are, the Seven of Pentacles, Sagittarius, like you could be you waiting too, and just assessing the situation. I feel like there's waiting here, and there's like kind of wondering about what's going to happen. About whether or not you can hold on to this person. Four of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups is reversed here. You could be wondering if this person is like already made a choice to come forward. Where's that choice card? There's a choice in this row, this Pedestal card. I feel like it has to do with a choice, right? A choice to be free here. And that's what it does. And she can unbind herself, right? But that's what that card is about, a choice. You could be wondering here, I don't feel like you are making this decision yourself. I feel like you're waiting for them. For some, it could be a switched reading, you guys. In a general reading, it's almost like anything goes. Yeah. Because, if you're reading for, 10,000 people, like around the world, right? But you're waiting here, but I feel like you are wondering what's going to happen, and like what you're going to grow, or how this is going to turn out, and if they have already made this choice. Now, if it's your person who has made this choice, clearly it was a difficult one. Because that's what the Pedestal card talks about. It says, cut yourself free. Stop kind of making this harder than you want, than you should, rather. So let's see here. I feel like, there's something very innocent with the dynamic, or between you both. Yeah, I feel like there is, and it's playful and innocent. See what else we have for you guys. We have the Eight of Wands reversed. I mean, it's possible here you're wondering here if this is like, maybe if this person hasn't really made the full-on choice. You could be possibly thinking here that there were maybe too many responsibilities in their way. Or you could be maybe wondering if this will be blocked, possibly. I feel like what you are doing is thinking there could be there could be great change with this person if they have really, if they are not confused anymore, or if they have made this hard choice. For sure they have. Yeah, I feel like they have. Two of Swords, Knight of Cups reversed. That's showing up for you. Yeah. See, you could have felt like, well, I'm not sure if they're afraid or not, the Knight of Cups. You could have also been in some energy where, well, maybe they're going to come back and deceive me. Sometimes the Knight of Cups reversed talks about trickery. But I don't think you are really concerned too much with trickery. You could be more concerned if this person maybe had fear in order to come forward. Because there could be maybe some type of a sacrifice, or letting go of an old cycle in this reading. Could be letting go of maybe of old belief patterns, right? That, sometimes this forgiving and learning, maybe you have to forgive them and release the past. But it's possible they have to, like, maybe forgive their parents, or, when we say this, it doesn't typically have to be your parents, but like forgive your past about, learning kind of fallacies about people, like not trusting them, or, maybe your person was hurt in the past, because I'm just saying possibly, because this is how we get these kind of really, these poor belief systems that hold us hostage, right? Where we kind of, sometimes we think people are trying to get over on us when they're not. But we're kind of jaded by, by our past, maybe from being hurt ourselves, especially if we were kids, right? The Page of Swords is showing up here, the Six of Wands reversed. Did I flip them? Yeah, this is flipped here. I feel like this was in the upright too. Here you are, wondering if you're going to have victory with them. You might be wondering if they have kind of recognized your worth. They have. Big time. Like, more than you can imagine here. I feel like you were just wondering here, am I going to have a victory with them? Are they going to bring me this love offer? And the Emperor showing up here, the Page of Swords rather, on your mind. We have the Hanged Man. Maybe your person is a Piscean here, but this could be a few things. Did they make a sacrifice? There's a lot of wondering here, kind of. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, especially this page. But, this could be, possibly about the Page of Swords, sometimes about communication as well. But I feel like this is more like you're wondering here. You could be wondering if they have made some type of sacrifice in their life with the Hanged Man. Or maybe they have had some, this could be about a water sign too, possibly. We have a lot of water energy here again. Because we have the Tower, the Moon, the Death card, and the Hanged Man. OMG, this is very watery for sure. And the World card sometimes is Scorpio. You're wondering about this person and about where they are right now. I feel like they're on their way over. On some level, yeah. Let's see what else we have. The Page of Cups now, and the near future. Here they are contacting you. I'm pretty sure. You could be wondering over here in the root here about this Eight of Wands. Sometimes that is communication here. And we have in the near future, they're coming with communication here. We have the Messenger here and the Tower. And here you are, Sagittarius, showing up as this queen in this deck. They got you dressed down, Sagittarius. They gave you a terrible hairdo. And, they didn't put one drop of makeup on you. And you're sitting here with your legs wide open, Sagittarius, right? That cracks me up, her, because she looks unhappy too, right? Let's see what we have. She's like, hurry up and take the picture, right? We have the Tower, and we have the Two of Wands, and this is reversed. This is in your concern. You could be concerned that this person here is in the Tower, and that they kind of, this Two of Wands reversed, they already made this choice, but that they're in the Tower over it. You could be wondering here, I feel like you are, there's a lot of, but I feel like because this is your concern now, and I feel like it has to do with them. Is something ending, and possibly are they no longer at a crossroads? I feel like you understand this person has been at some type of crossroad about you. Yeah. And the Empress is here. This could be your energy too, right? There could be a switched reading. Eight of Pentacles, the Empress in your environment. This is devotion. This Empress is like a nurturing energy here. This is kind of a, like things will come to fruition. It's a little bit of a good luck card about fertility. And the Eight of Pentacles, this is in your environment. This is like maybe what you're not entirely seeing here. This is coming for you. This person's devoted, because we have the Stork and the Swans, or the Stork and the Heart. The Magician. This is a brand new beginning and a manifestation. And like the stars are saying, go for, like, this is going to happen. The Magician, like everything is like enabled. all the powers here, all the elements, the magician, everything is, your person has everything they need, I believe, to return to you here. Your concern could be whether or not this will be very fertile here and whether or not maybe they will be devoted. But I feel like they are. And we have the Moon and the Page of Wands. And this could be your hope or your desire. And here you are, a new direction, hoping for a new direction. Maybe you still have doubts over here. You could be hoping that they are not confused anymore. Because I feel like in the past, this person had a hard time deciding this. And not because they're not in love with you, for some other reason. And now we have the Death card in the outcome with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. All these majors in this reading. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune's in the reverse here. This is kind of a trip. I feel like, this could be you here. Because it looks like, Sagittarius, that it's not really showing you suffering, but it is showing some type of, like, either difficulty or there has been a long time that has passed by here. You're hoping to have, like, this renewal with them, but possibly you might have a few doubts here with this Moon, or you're in the dark here about this. Like, it's not fully illuminated for you. Yeah, you look like you kind of know they're coming, or you're really hoping, and you look more kind of hopeful, but there's still some doubt here. It almost looks like you're like, well, I think they're really going to show up here, but there's still a little bit of doubt. That's how it looks in this reading. So you have the Death card and the Wheel reversed. I feel like this is you. This can talk about an ending maybe happening here, because this is fate and destiny, and the ending has to occur first in order to turn this wheel over. Because this is fate. This is a fated, your person realizes here that you're the one. Yeah. They had an awakening a while ago, or you did. And this is what is causing this person to end some type of cycle that they're in. I feel like they were fearful before, for whatever reason. Maybe because they had to end something or sacrifice something. And we have the Temperance card. And this is you, Sagittarius. I feel like you're going to have a transformation with them. You could be in this reading hoping that some type of cycle will end within them. Maybe it's an old belief system. Maybe you thought they needed to wake up. Or maybe you were hoping that they would close out some cycle in their life. Because this is next to the hope. Seven of Wands. Yeah, so you are overwhelmed here. I feel like your person has to close out some type of a cycle before they can come. You know that. I feel like you do. So we're going to end this reading. We're going to go to the extended, and we're going to do this gypsy spread. Because you're a gypsy, Sagittarius. Yeah. A queen and a fairy, all this kind of stuff, right? And so, so we're going to finish this, right? We're going to clarify this. Let's see what else we have. Just to kind of give us the format, we have the surprise card. This was the, and this is showing up, the surprise card in the obstacle. I feel like this person might have a painful discovery about you. What I mean by that is they woke up to your love and they were either far away from you or with somebody else or something like that. Like an inconvenient awakening. Like, wow, I realize I love Sagittarius, but I'm in Zimbabwe and they're in, Oslo, Norway. Something like that. Or I'm married to somebody and so are they, or you know, or possibly something happened in the past and then this person has grown up or awakened. I feel like that's it. Let's see what else we have. And this is showing up in the obstacle, the surprise. For them, I feel like this is their energy. The death card's in the outcome. We have the death card in the outcome in this reading over here. So we're going to find out what that is. But in the heart of the matter, this person thinks that you are the best person for them in the world. Yeah. En el todo mundo. Yeah, because this is the card of superbia. Like Sagittarius is the best one, like the best choice. Yeah. And it has to do with your playful energy, Sagittarius. And with the otter, they want to, this is protective. They're protecting this. This person's coming back to protect this. And in my opinion, to honor it. Yeah, they are. There's honor here. And there's a recognition that, like, why wouldn't I honor this? Why wouldn't I return to Sagittarius? I feel like Sagittarius is the best person I could ever dream of being with. So we're going to go ahead and clarify these. I really want to see this. And we're also going to see, Sagittarius, how they feel about you, what's unknown, and we're going to have, about this person, we're going to have their spread. But that spread will have the dynamic between you both. Yeah, Will, thank you so much for joining me here, you guys. They're all super affordable, and the link is always below the reading. It is. Thank you so much. As I mentioned, please remember to like, share, and subscribe.